Hi, Summit family. Let's go back to Genesis chapter 50. This is where, after Joseph's father died, and he and all of his brothers carried him back to the land of Canaan to bury him, his brothers began to worry if Joseph would change his mind against them. So they sent a message to Joseph, saying that their father had commanded them to tell Joseph to forgive them. Great, huh? We'll pick it up in verse 17. Say to Joseph, please forgive the transgression of your brothers and their sin, because they did evil to you. And now please forgive the transgression of your servants of the God of your father. Joseph wept when they spoke to him. His brothers also came and fell down before him and said, behold, we are your servants. In verse 20, this is Joseph's response back. As for you, you meant evil against me, but God meant it for good. In verse 21, he said, so do not fear. I will provide for you and your little ones. Thus he comforted them and spoke kindly to them. Even though Joseph had wept on their necks the day that he revealed himself to them, the brothers had carried this uncertainty of Joseph's forgiveness. As long as their father was alive, they knew that Joseph would be kind to them. But now with their father gone, they weren't so sure. They never really had the chance to get to know their brother for obvious reasons. And now here they were, wondering what their fate would be. Sometimes I think this is a picture of us. We come to God with our stuff, with our sin and with our rebellion, and we ask him to forgiveness, and we believe that he did until we're faced with an opportunity to wonder, what if God didn't forgive me? What if what I did was too much for God to forgive? Maybe I haven't done enough good to make up for what it was that I did. But like Joseph, who wept at the thought that his brothers would send someone else, I think God weeps at the thought that we would fear him enough not to come to him. Because Joseph is a pure reflection of the heart of God for his children. What did he do? He comforted them, and he spoke kindly to them. He reassured them that everything was okay. God is just waiting for us to come to him. So whatever's going on in your heart today, I pray that you will take a few minutes and bring your stuff to him. If you need to ask him forgiveness, he will be faithful to forgive you, and you can trust him at his word.